Allah, 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 Karim Allah, 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 Subhanallah, Allah, 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 سلطان الله يا ربي أنت السلطان نحن أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم دستور مدد يا سيدي مدد يا رجال الله مدد سلطان الأولياء سيدنا الشيخ محمد نازم الحقاني دستور مدد يا رجال الله مدد يا صاحب الإمداد مدد الحق أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول والأولي الأمر منكم. Praise be to our Lord Almighty that honor us from such a magnificent night, Yom al-Jum'ah, the night in which tremendous blessing are descending on earth for the servant by the generosity of the Almighty. Allah Azza wa Jal indeed made His favor to be numerous, made His favor to be countless. Allah Azza wa Jal indeed chose for His favor some time where He increased His favor, some circumstance where He increased His favor, some keys for servants who are looking, that they are digging to find divine gems. They will be rewarded by those little gems here and there. Maulana Sheikh Nazim Qaddasallahu Sirhu, he was making one time a comment about Sheikh Abdul Haq when he was saying he is like the one that is looking for pearls in the ocean. To look for pearls, you have to dive in the ocean. And everything that you are going to find has no value. On the bottom of the ocean, it is either sand of rocks. If you are lucky, maybe a piece of coral might be nice to see. When you see it, if you take it out, finish, it will die and become white. And then you have to dig and go all the way to open the shell. So it takes, not everyone can dive that way. It takes a particular ability for those that are looking deep, training and focusing their talent and their effort and their himma to go and to dig that pearl. So Prophet Afdalus Salatu Wassalam, knowing that we are going to be weak ones, Allah Azza wa Jal, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Allah Azza wa Jal said about him, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. I didn't send you except from a divine mercy for creation. So Allah Azza wa Jal, the Lord of creation, put through His hand many opening to show where is the blessing. And among those blessings, obviously, is the night of Jumu'ah. And the day of Jumu'ah means the Friday. Friday that start at sunset on Thursday. Maulana Sheikh always is set on Thursday afternoon when it is the time of Asr. He used to go, Sheikh Nazim, he used to go for hammam, traditional Turkish bath, to cleanse the body and to perform a full ghusl, the ritual purification, to put himself to be ready when the sun will set and he will enter into the time of Jumu'ah purified, to honor that day and to get most of its blessing. You are going to find that majority of Muslims, they are not paying attention on the Thursday night. When it comes, for them, Jumu'ah is obviously the day when they wake up and they are going to run to the masjid for the khutbah. But the night of it, for the one that is looking to dive and to get the gems and the pearls, that night that is coming is the sublime night. It is the night that the value of what descends from heaven is multiplied tremendously because of divine choice on that day. And all prophets and messengers knew the value of that day, and all of them, 124,000, were hoping and expecting and many asking to be receiving that day as their holidays, but Allah Azza wa Jal kept it all the way for crown of creation, Sayyidina Muhammad, Afdalu Salatu Wassalam. So these particular times and particular things, servant always has to look. One time, Prophet ﷺ was praying Fajr at his wife, Sayyida Juwaira, radiallahu anha. Allah bless and illuminate and sanctify her secret. And as he was finishing, he left and went out. And when he came back later on, after time, she was still sitting in the prayers, and hours had passed. So Prophet ﷺ asked her, "Have you been sitting here all that time with your Lord?" She said, "Yes, Ya Rasulallah, I was sitting in munajat." He said, "By Allah, if I will give you something, if you had say it, its weight would have been much more than all this time you have spent here. If you had said, Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah azim." That's one time he said that there is a wording that is very light on the tongue, but how much heavy on the mizan, on the balance, on the day of judgment. And it is the same wording, Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah azim. Glory to the Almighty, the Supreme. And Allah Azza wa Jal, one time Prophet ﷺ was giving, he used to give even the value of some of the verses, like Surat al-Takathur. Surat al-Takathur was revealed to lower our love for materiality, for dunya. That Allah Azza wa Jal is addressing those that are competing for success in dunya, like us. Don't think that this is only for people of Hollywood or people of Bollywood, of people of Dubai. No, because we always think like that. Through our way of life, we are competing with some standards. Either those standards are coming from the pressure of our society, our family, our community, our friends, but still, we are all aiming and looking what is going around. Oh, I heard, mashallah, my friend, Hadrat Bash Muhandas, he just got a new house and big kabir like mansion. Still me, I am living small apartment. I have to think what I am going to do. Yahoo, his salary 10 times your salary. How you are going to compete with him? Take at your measure. Like we have the lady, she came to the husband saying, did you see the neighbor? He got a new, he bought a huge piece of land. No, I didn't see. Why you are telling me? You have also to do like that. But I don't have. No, you have the same blood in your body. Why he's buying and you are not able to buy? So he went and bought the piece of land. And then a year passed, she comes again. Did you see on that piece of land is rising a big mansion? Why you want, what do you want? Also raise like him. But it is so, I cannot do, why you cannot do? You are breathing the same hair. Why he's able, you are not able. It keep on going like that, it keep on going. Oh, you saw, he bought a new car. No, it's a fancy car. They say no. What they say? A new Maserati or what? You are not eating the same food. You have same legs. Why is able to do? You are not able. You are incapable. Go and do for me. He want also. Muslim country. Until one day, the neighbor got a second wife. So all the day that was announced through the neighborhood, the lady is not speaking in the house. So the husband is going, he doesn't. So he come, my sanctuary, oh my darling, did you hear the news today? He said, what news you are talking about? He said, our neighbor, what happened to our neighbor? You didn't hear, he got a second one, and so what? He said, he got a land, you asked me to buy a land. He built on the land a mansion, you asked me to build a mansion. He bought for a car, you asked me to buy a car. Now that he's moving, also doing something, why you are not asking me? Oh, move away from here. You have no thinking, nothing else in your mind except that. Disappear. So this is competition. Takathur. It is it is not only into our system, it is into our DNA. It is into our DNA from beginning of creation. When Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, he was kicked out of paradise and came on earth, he was sad and he was alone on earth. Zuriyat, the descendancy didn't start yet. So he was walking, and Allah Azza wa Jal, to teach us a lesson, sent Sayyidina Jibril alayhi salam to meet him in the appearance of another man. I say, who are you? He said, I am a servant from my Lord also. I have seen, because I have seen all creation from my Lord, and I didn't see you. Because Allah Azza wa Jal, when He created Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, He expected, He wanted to show the angels, because He showed the angels. He called the angels and say, come and pay your respect to my servant. They objected, because He called them to come and make a sajda. Sajda for angels, only for Allah. No, He said there is sajda of ihtiram, a sajda of respect. Come and make that sajda. No. That's why Prophet ﷺ, it's high valuable. Prophet ﷺ said, if I was going to ask someone to do sajda for another one, will be the wife or the husband, out of respect. Just to show that respect is important. So Allah Azza wa Jal challenged them, because they were, ask him what you wish. And so the angels start questioning Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam. There was not something they asked him he didn't know. Allah Azza wa Jal, when He descended His soul through his being, when that soul entered from the top of the head and descended and reached the eyes, it opened. Allah Azza wa Jal, by the power of his eyes and by the power of Allah, when Sayyidina Adam opened his eyes as the soul was descending, as soon as he opened, Allah made him to see everything created. And it was named for him and engraved into his heart. So he knew everything. He saw that man coming. You are not listed anywhere. Who are you? It's, I am a servant of my Lord also. I am living on earth. Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam told him, this is not possible. I was sent alone on this earth, so we have to now to see which part of earth is for you, which part is for me. So they draw a line between the two parts. And then, as Jibril alayhi salam was making the line also, he was making to come a little bit more on that side to get more place. Then they start arguing. Sayyidina Adam start arguing. No, you are taking more than that. No. They start arguing, and they start fighting. He was drawing the line. This one was drawing the line from beginning. From beginning, this competition started. Allah Azza wa Jal engraved it in us because of nafs, the ego. The ego has been made out of a material, and it was, Maulana Sheikh used to say, they bath the ego in an ocean of Izz, Bahr al-Izz. They bath him into an ocean of supremacy. So it has that that desire to rise, to be supreme. To be supreme to what limit? What the ego has the desire to be, what is its level of supremacy? It doesn't have a limit. Because ego say to the Lord, you are you, I am me. Tawbah, astaghfirullah. He is a sharik, he is a partner. He is making himself to be a partner to the Lord of creation that created him. But that how Allah designed and make that what is within us. So that competition is there. It doesn't stop. And always the servant should be wise and use his aql. Use his aql. How this is going to take me closer to my Lord, or it is going to make me to be more running after materiality. Because sign of particularly of our time, we are challenged by what? By abundance and dunya. Prophet ﷺ said, this I am worried for my ummah. They are going to be tried with abundance and their love of dunya, to the point that he said, when will come the end of time, the Lord Almighty will put you under the feet of the last of this world. Although you are going to be so much number, big number on earth, he will withdraw the fear in the heart of other people from you Muslim. What we are seeing today. And because your heart will be full with the love of dunya and will be emptied with the love of akhirah. That's what we are seeing today. Our friends from Algeria, they have a nice saying. We like to live like Brad Pitt, and we like to die like Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Because we expect highest reward in akhirah while living a life of Ahlul Dunya. It doesn't work. So we come back to the original point. This Surah Al-Takathur, Allah opened that chapter to warn people against this competition. Strong that they are going to do a competition into this world. You didn't find the noble companions of Prophet ﷺ radiallahu anhum that they were competing. They were never, look, he was the mighty lion of Allah. Asadul al-Gharib, Sayyidina Ali karamallahu wajhah. Allah magnified the light on his face. He had a power, a physical power more than 40 men. He had a spiritual power that he could go and fight the devils and the unseen creatures that are trying to come on earth. He had a spiritual reality more than 1,000 men. He was from that. Yet, and he was, as Prophet ﷺ said, Prophet said, "Ana madinatul ilm wa aliyun babuha." A prophet certified his reality in knowledge, saying, "I am the city of knowledge, and Ali is the door of that city." Then Prophet ﷺ praised him so many times in his life. Still, with that mightiness, that great value, he was one of the poorest companions. Very humble. He couldn't even afford a dowry when it was the time, and he was hoping to marry our mother, Sayyida Fatima Zahra al-Tahira radiallahu anha. He didn't have anything. So when came, although Allah favored him over everything, still he didn't have much. Sometimes he will go on battlefield on mounting a donkey. You are thinking, Sayyidina Ali Karamallah Wajha is the archetype of knight. Futuwat. When you are speaking about this character, Futuwat always is the crown of it. He was one of the most strongest companions, probably in his physicality, the strongest one, because he was chosen to battle the creature of the unseen. He was chosen to go and to make the, how you call it, the fight, the contest with the big warrior of the enemies. He was chosen when came time on a battlefield to do tasks that people couldn't do. Yet, with what he had, he couldn't afford, he will mount on a little donkey and will go to battlefield without any shame. What we are going to do like that today, we are going for an invitation. Everyone is, all the families are coming with their Lexus and Maserati and Range Rover and whatever. This is the horse of today. And we are going to come with our family on bicycle. Maybe the dervish, his heart is longing for his Lord. Okay. But we cannot accept to be like that. Even if we have to take how much we are taking loan sometimes for cars. And we are thinking it is a good choice of life, especially in some cultures. The car is the manifestation of your success. If you don't have that, means you didn't realize anything. So takathur, when Allah Azza wa Jal, al-hakumu takathur hatta zurtumul makabir, Allah Azza wa Jal is warning those that are competing for the love of this world, that they are going to be, until they will see the certainty, they will see the death, and they will understand what they were competing for, and surely they will find it. Allah is warning us. But yet, then we come back to the origin of what we were saying. Prophet ﷺ, when he was addressing the companion, he said, if you wish to recite 1,000 verses, once you are going to read this surah, it has the value of 1,000 verses. Then Prophet ﷺ, in another contest that he made between the companions, he made them, who is going to be able to read the whole Quran during the prayer tonight will get a reward tomorrow All of them, those that knew the Quran, few of the companions, they knew the whole Quran. They start in prayer, they got tired, all night they were up trying to finish the whole Quran, they didn't. So in the Fajr time, Prophet ﷺ asked, no one was able to complete it. Until Prophet ﷺ asked, Ya Ali, did you? He said, yes, I finished it. They were surprised because they didn't see him doing much. He said, how did you do? I prayed 2 rakat and I recite 3 times in it Surah Al-Ikhlas. He said, indeed you are right. As Allah weighed Surah Al-Ikhlas, if you are reciting it 3 times, it weighs as the whole Quran. So Allah Azza wa Jal made us of so many of these little favors to look, especially in what we are doing, in what we are saying, in what we are reciting, so many of them. That is how they design the awliyaullah and the mashayikh on the tariqas, that how they made their wazifa and their awrad that they are giving to their followers. What you find that you are going to recite all day, it is because it has a specific value. That they make you to recite Surah Yasin, which is the heart of Quran. Then they make you to recite Surah Al-Mulk daily, which is this. Then they make you to recite Surah Al-Naba, that has that. That they make you to recite Salat Sajda, that make you to erase all your sins. And then they make you to recite Amana Rasulu. Then they make you to recite this dua that was mentioned. Then they make you to recite, we were saying Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah Azim. That is heavier on the day of judgment in the balance than every other thing. Then we recite it. Then they say, do like that. Then recite a qunut here, because Prophet ﷺ recite qunut. We are reciting qunut daily when most of people, not everyone, but in witr. That usually where they put the qunut. Qunut is a dua that Prophet ﷺ used to recite when there was a calamity or an affliction, and out of the sorrow and the pain, to ask divine support. So most of people are doing it in witr. You find today that qunut can be prayed in any of the daily prayers. This we don't know. Because he was saying to me, Sidi Anwar, he was going to pray to a masjid and he found that they were praying at Asr time. The Imam that was leading, he made a qunut in Asr. Why? Because of the war that is in Gaza. This is the way of doing it. Did we? When Prophet ﷺ has a trial and big loss, he used to make a qunut out of it. When his companions were killed, he made qunut. One time he sent some of them, maybe 7 of them got killed. And for 2 years he was praying the qunut out of that sorrow. So Maulana Sheikh Nazim, he asked us to do it in Fajr time, in the 2nd rakat of Fajr, to do the dua there. So they design all the daily awrad and wazifa according to all the gems and pearls that Prophet Afdal Salatu Wasalam opened from Allah's mercy. If you say that in a day, one time, MashaAllah. They made us, even into our wazifa, to pray Salat al-Tasabih. That Prophet ﷺ said, it's so pleasement for Allah, for the servant that prays Salat al-Tasabih, every servant should try to pray it at least once in their lifetime. Because he said, you should pray it daily. If you cannot, pray it once a week. If you cannot, pray it once a month. If you cannot, once a year. If you cannot, once in your lifetime, do it, don't miss it. They made into our awrad to follow the original sunnah of Prophet ﷺ. Every Fajr time, before we entered Fajr time, we have to do Salat Tasabih, originally 4 rakats. And it all comes from gems that Allah Azza wa Jal opened up for the Ummah. But are we looking for them? Are we really looking for them? How much effort we are making to find the gems of dunya? For that, we are up and running very early. Oh, I have to catch the bus. My boss is going to be in the office at 8 o'clock, so we never miss that. Oh, if I stayed a little bit extra, the bonus is going to be good tonight, this year. No, this is all our calculation. If I got the bonus, mashallah, I can buy a bigger house or Maserati like others. But we are not having the same modus operandi, the same way of thinking when it comes to dig the gems that Allah Azza wa Jal is outpouring from heavens on the servant. In the day, if we knew the value of that Fajr time or that last third of the night, we will make more effort to be in it, to sit a little bit more. Oh, last night I was, mashallah, new musalsal on Netflix. I finished a little bit late, so to wake up for Fajr is difficult. Never mind, ma'alish, I will pray as I wake up for. It's like that. So many. Not this one, but for a lot. We are thinking what was on Netflix or YouTube or TikTok or TokTok is more valuable as gem as sitting with your Lord alone at night. Maulana Sheikh, he was saying, even if you are tired, wake up and sit, say Allahu Akbar. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Even if you are going to fall and sleep back, do it. You are going to be written as the one that tried and sat in the night and glorify his Lord and praise upon the crown of creation. That praising, Sayyidina Jibril alayhi salam, he was saying, there is something on which I, with all the power that Allah gave me, I couldn't evaluate and calculate the reward of it. He said, the one that prays upon the Prophet Afdalu Salatu Wassalam, I was never able to count the blessing and the rewards that the Lord is sending down for that one. Are we making for Salawatul Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to be a priority into our day? When Maulana Sheikh, he used to tell us, make adhan Muhammadi. When the adhan is finished, praise Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This used to be a traditional way long time ago that they remove. You find very famous Sheikh from Al-Azhar, Rahmatullah alayhi, what is his name? Sheikh Khushairi. That famous reciter. He recited this Salawat al-Tahrim. Salatu wassalamu alayk ya Sayyidi ya Rasulullah. Salatu wassalamu alayk. That we are reciting. Find a way to praise Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Openly, silently, when you are sitting, secretly, when no one is seeing you, praise upon the beloved of Allah. Praising upon Him is the key of success, is the key of all happiness, is the dearest treasure to find in this world. Subhanallah. May Allah Azza wa Jal make us to be from. May Allah prevent our heart from sinking in the ocean of dunya, but to be always looking for favor that Allah Azza wa Jal has put in the deen as recitation and as action and as behavior, where there is tremendous success. For honor and sake of crown of creation, afdalu salatu wassalam, ila